And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the tunnel? A team looking for a big night on its home court. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA, the three-point shot, so important in today's NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
Now, Golden State's starting five. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Butler in at the 3. Yep, it counts.
And you love how Hield is always ready with his feet set. Once the ball hits his hands, it's off.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Lillard. Lopez, a screen on Curry. Three-pointer, Lillard for 3. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Lillard.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a three-point game. The 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, even when it comes to matchups where it looks like one side should be the clear favorite, those brief two-game series often end 1-1.
Curry, that's good.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Now, here's Kuzma. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. The first free throw is good. And Brent, last season, Giannis became the first player in NBA history to average over 30 points a game on over 60% shooting from the field. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers.
Yeah, incredible stuff, Kevin. And when you think about how much basketball has changed, the variety of shots, the great big men that have dominated the NBA floors for so long, for Giannis to be able to do that in this day and age with the three-point evolution and revolution that's happened, it speaks to just how dominant a player he is.
Now, here's Butler. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now, here's Lopez. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Lopez sets a screen for Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Bulls in Chicago. Curry against Lillard. Butler on the way. Second chance effort, and he gets the bucket.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Giannis passes to Kuzma. Lopez, a screen on Butler. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
The Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. Now here's Lillard. He's defended by Pajemski. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Trent. Milwaukee, no good that time either. To the paint. And the Warriors get it back. That gives them the lead.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now, here's Trent. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Lillard, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being Dame time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
Curry with the bucket.
I mean, what's new? Steph, 3 more.
Bucks trail by 3. Lillard outside. Here's the 3. The shot. No good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top, ending the first quarter with a 13-4 run. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
And really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. And how do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. We'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years. Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Now here's Giannis. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. Outside Portis. Giannis sets a screen for Porter. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Curry against Porter. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Prince setting a pick for Antetokounmpo. And another basket for Milwaukee.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Curry way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Milwaukee in the lead. Prince with the ball. Now Payton defending. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Santos. Covered by Giannis. Curry outside. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And here is Antetokounmpo after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Taurean Prince. Jackson, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Jackson Davis. To the middle. Moves back up. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Portis. Lillard outside. A floater. Got a piece of it. Green taking his time here. Healed outside. Lopez with the steal. Here's Jackson. The rebound by Hield.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
To the inside and stolen by Lillard. 35 seconds left in the first half. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Hield with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Buddy right there trying to score and forcing the issue a bit.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Bucks have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lillard. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Voted one of the top 75 NBA players of all time. We should be enjoying the seasons that Damian Lillard is putting up in the next couple years.
And the first one drops. Free throws good from Lillard.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, on the attack, Jimmy Butler playing with that edge.
Jackson dishes to Lillard. Shoots over Podziemski. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Doc, a high-scoring affair in the first half. Did you think coming in that it would be this kind of shootout?
Not at all, but we're not playing good enough defense to guard anybody. So, we just got to play better D, keep the ball in front of us.
Doc, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it. By being more active and more physical than the other team.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar. And these guys have been contenders ever since.
Here's Green, following the 3 by Milwaukee. From outside the arc, Curry can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 3. Giannis passes to Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Not just hanging out there on the perimeter, Lopez attacking the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Jimmy Butler.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Jackson Davis. Good D by Lopez.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Driving in. Machetes his way. Giannis.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Warriors trail by 7. Outside Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. 6 to shoot. Back to Curry to end the run. Oh, Curry so accurate from 3-point range.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best 3-point shooter I've ever seen.
Lopez outside. Lillard looking around. 3-pointer. No good.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
And it's Green missing. Bucks leading by 4. Hey, Brent, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s. Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s, but what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Pass to Jackson Davis. No good on the three. Milwaukee's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Jackson has the open look. Ball's knocked loose. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 4. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Anticipation and length makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
Pass to Lillard. Out to Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Taurean Prince comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Trent subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you. Now Lillard, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Jackson setting the pick here for Lillard. Cans it from downtown. Lillard's got 14 points.
It doesn't take much or long for Lillard to catch fire. An incredible offensive talent.
Here's Podziemski, covered by Lillard. Podziemski with it, with the drive. Misses the layup.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And we've reached the end of the third. Milwaukee on top, up by 4. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Anytime a guy is in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Portis. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Podziemski. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Takes it inside. Payton with a screen on Trent. Pass to Payton. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 6. Portis sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. Tries from 10. Second shot opportunity. And Portis finishes inside.
Love the pop in Portis' game right now. Superb job hitting the offensive glass.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Santos. Outside Curry. No good from outside. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Giannis dunks it down.
Dominating in effortless fashion. This is what Giannis does on a consistent basis.
Pass to Podziemski. Curry, a screen on Trent. Back to Curry. Unloads from 13. And that one is good. Curry's got 22 points.
Well, Steph's willing to hurt you from the mid-range. Look, if you're going to be that open, he's going to take the shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Prince. Jackson, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
Outside Curry. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Lillard outside. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
On its way from Curry for two, and the Warriors tack on two more.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away. D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
The Kumbo will not be denied on that drive.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Stephen Curry. Milwaukee's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Defensively, you have to stay as connected as you possibly can with Damian Lillard. He's just too good with the ball. That leads to a foul.
2 shots. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done. He wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bucks.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Outside, Green, 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Curry, shot to stop the run. Good, great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 32 points. Curry against Lillard. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Damian. It was a big night for everyone from long range. How did you get those shots?
I thought we just executed well. Yesterday we went over a lot of offense, 5-on-0. The second group we walked through a lot of offense, and it was an emphasis to come out here and execute, run our plays, and get higher quality looks, and we did that, and I think it showed in the way we shot the ball. So we got to continue that.
Great spacing and great flow.